managed to obtain all of the Borgia towers, and we have a couple of items left. We are actually right over the top here by this empty faction building and this viewpoint, which we are going to try and get our hands on Pigeon Coop, which will allow us access to our Assassin's recruits. Now, if you remember, yesterday, right at the end of the video, we actually managed to save, using our Assassin's recruits, another potential Assassin's recruit. So, as you can now see, we have all of our Assassin's recruits. Most of them are now, but we just need to make a few changes first. Obviously, we need to get them out of the Assassin's White and into the Florentine, Crimson. So, that is them two dealt with. This particular chap here, as you can see, he is a few ways on the way to level 7. He's about 95 XP out of the way. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick look at our contracts. Now, we do obviously have a few little contracts as well as a few big contracts. So we're going to try and see what we can do with regards to obviously getting these chappies leveled up. So with those three, that's going to take us up to 50%. With a level 7, it splits their experience down to 113 each, but it does allow for this to be completed. And the actual mission itself is only going to take 6 minutes and 13 seconds. So we will send these guys off and hopefully have these guys survive. With that being said, we're just going to very quickly deal with the rest of these missions. So as you can see, that is both of the missions in Florence dealt with. We have a mission here. Now, considering that they're level 7, I'm kind of hoping that we can get enough. 94%, that's good enough for me. It's going to take them up to 480 experience each. Now, for these little chappies, as you can see, this one, he needs to get to 1200, so he is about 4 to 500-ish away from going to level 8. This particular chappie, as you can see, are now all on this particular mission. So this one here, he is about 500-ish, give or take, to level 8, as well as this one. This one, he has about 400 or so, so he could level up in this mission. So that's 2 that could possibly kick those ones off. That is Venice and Florence done. Moving over to blah, blah, if I can get my words out, over to Barcelona. That particular mission, we're going to need a few more for. This one, again, is a level 5-starred mission. This one's a level 4. So we're going to have a quick look. We've only got 2 chappies left. It's going to give them 271 apiece, which is actually going to take this one just under 1200 and bring this one up to about 800-ish, even 900 XP, which put them about 300 shy of leveling up. So we're going to kick those guys off onto that particular mission, and that is our Assassin's recruits dealt with for the time being. Now obviously we need the viewpoint, because to continue the rest of the missions, because we are going to be in and around Rome, we're going to need the rest of the viewpoints, which is literally just up here. I wish I was drinking the good stuff. Now, as you can see, there is the viewpoint, and down here, wherever he's gone, here he is the architect. So for the broken aqueduct, it's going to cost us 2,625 florins to rebuild this part of the aqueduct. There's actually quite a few of these that we need to deal with. Now, as you can see, there is another section that is broken further down. So as you can see, we have now repaired that stretch of the aqueduct, and that is 1 out of the 8 parts of the aqueduct repaired. So with that being said, what we now need to do is make our way down the aqueduct itself to the next section, which is just here. Here we go. And where is he? There's a little laddie around here somewhere. There he is. He's hiding. Scusami, Messeri. So we will have him repair this section of the aqueduct, and hopefully this will join. There we go. It's actually increased Rome's income as well.
A nice piece of work. Addio.
Grazie. Now hopefully we're not that far from being able to actually climb up and actually get onto it. Yes. Oh, I just had an idea, and I don't know why I didn't have this idea yesterday when I was here. As you would have seen in yesterday's video, we actually took over this particular Borgia tower. Obviously, we need to be able to get onto there. Now, I could have done that. However, I wouldn't have made it across the actual aqueduct itself where it was broken, which would have been just here, and at that point we just repaired further up. However, as you guys can now see, we've managed to get on top of the aqueduct, and SEO with his running through water little trick, making a lot of noise. Oh, fantastic, there's a ladder. That's the ladder I was looking for several videos ago to be able to actually get us up here. So, as you would have seen with us taking over the Borgia Towers yesterday, they actually left us, I think it was 22 of 24 viewpoints. So this will actually give us now 23 of 24. There's actually 24, not 26. So, that is that particular viewpoint dealt with. And where is the... ah, there it is. So, we're going to quickly jump down here. I'm going to quickly select that. Call my horse wherever he is. I can hear him, see somewhere. There he is. Right, Ezio, get on the horse. Right.
Hey, hey!
He says... Where am I going? I'm going that way. Completely the wrong direction. So, while we're shooting down here, we're going to try and get to this last viewpoint. Now, as I was explaining to you guys yesterday, we actually run into quite a few of the Ocento Occhi. We actually did one of the... or started, I should say, one of the missions that was one of the Templar missions. And that particular mission did cause us a bit of a headache, because the guy that we were after, we can actually find. So, thank you. So, with that particular mission now dealt with, and I don't think I can get around here. I think this is actually going to drop me down. Yep. Ah, we get down there. That's absolutely fantastic. And there is a lair of Romulus. Do not worry, I know you guys do want to see those, because we've already done 3 in the main missions, obviously because of the main missions and the fact that Assassin's Creed Origins is actually released at midnight tonight. We're going to need to get a move on to try and get this game completed, so we don't have too many that actually run alongside each other. With that being said, why are they putting brick walls everywhere? Right. So as I was saying, let's go up here. And we'll just shoot along here. Hopefully we can get to where we need to get to and not have a dead end. Great, that's fantastic. Right, aha, here we go. So, as I was saying, what we are going to try and do is extend this particular video a little bit. Now, normally I try and keep my live streams to roughly an hour 15 maximum. But obviously, with the fact that I want to try and get this completed as quickly as possible. Okay, where is... Ezio, get off the horse. Now, according to this... Wow! Okay, that just fricked the living daylights out of me. Right. And now for the last of our viewpoints before we actually head back towards our pigeon coops. That's the word I was looking for. Right. So as you can see, the last viewpoint of Roma, right on the farthest edge, and that is now all 24 viewpoints synchronized. Quick dive off. We'll just make this guy disappear. Okay, we won't make that guy disappear, but we will give him a little bit of a heartache. Right, with that being said, there is also a box here. So, four guys. Four assassins. Two guys dealt with. That was fantastic. Not. Useless so-and-sos. And we will, I guess, just deal with them. So, two of them are going to gain experience. The other two are going to whistle Dixie. So, crossbow bolts, throwing knives, smoke bombs, everything's full-ish. Right, apart from the crossbow bolts. Now, as I was saying, right at the start, we actually run into some of the Ocento Occhi, a great wall. Good for money, not so great for the items that we need. Now, the Ocento Occhi have actually given us some of the silk that we need for one of our quests, as well as some purple cardinal's dye. Now, one of the items that we are severely lacking is the Papava Sylvaticum. Okay. That didn't kind of work. Let's just dive up here. And here we are. Now, we have one of the boxes along here, as well as, if we can find them, some shrunken heads, which we are in desperate need of to try and complete. Actually, let's have a little look on the map. What do we have down here? Right, there's a chest, the Terma de Caracalla, tunnel entrance, as you guys know, as you can see on here, we have 15 out of 18, so we can definitely get hold of that if we have enough funds. Now we're down to 4,021, so I'm kind of hoping that rather sooner than later, out the way, we will actually have charming. Hopefully, rather sooner than later, we will actually have a drop into the bank that we can obviously go and get our hands on. Shush. Now somewhere, and as if by magic, we don't just find the box, we find a money drop as well. So, coffee beans. I think I've had enough coffee today. Right. Here we go. Here's our tunnel entrance. And this will be number 16 out of number 18. Or out of a total of 18. As you can see, some of our assassins have also come back from their missions. Actually, we've got a full sigil set now. So I think that could be all of our assassins back. So with that being said, we're going to need to find a pigeon coop. Let me have a quick little look. Right, there is nothing else that we can do down here. There is a treasure chest here as well as a Templar agent mission here. There's an assassin tower. Don't need the assassin tower. I need the pigeon coop. So if I actually head to here, I can actually try and grab these two boxes as well, which will actually aid us, because hopefully one of them, I don't know why I actually called him while I'm inside. Right, Ezio, get on the horse. I'm on horseback. Yes, I think I can escape. Unless you have something like a Star Trek teleporter, there's no way you're catching me. But, no, see, told you, there's no way you're catching me. And more guards. Right, now where did... Oh no, they're not guards, they're... I was going to say the blacksmiths, but they're not even blacksmiths. They are, they're ums for this episode. Yes. They are whatever they are. Let's put it that way. So, now we need this box, which should be somewhere up there. Ezio, climb. There's a good boy. Right. Okay. So we'll cheat. We'll go this way. Right. This is the first of the two boxes. So we're looking for Papava Silvaticum. Nutmeg. Wow. Really not what I was looking for. Let me just... because I know... I think it'd actually be easier for me to hit the pigeon coop, because we're actually going to go straight down here for this mission. So we're going to aim for the pigeon coop, which is actually over that way. Here we go. So we'll have a quick look, see how our Assassin's recruits are now doing. Try and get a couple of them leveled up at least. Hopefully we can hold off leveling up to level 8. Right, I'm going to skip that so I don't deafen you and myself. These two are still at it. Right, this one is leveled up quite nicely, as well as this one. He is now level 7 and needs to make a long way to get there. As I assume these guys are also on their way now to level 9, which means they have leveled up to level 8 a little bit quicker than I anticipated. These guys, as I anticipated, apart from this one, which was obviously very short on experience and literally just breached into level 7, as you can see, most of these are either complete, I was going to say complete, or all the way there. But actually they're not. There's only one that is ready to actually go up a level. So let's just come out of there for 1 second. Right, now we'll shoot back in. Let's give our missions a chance to reset. So these guys need to significantly catch up. So with this particular mission, as you can see, these guys are level 8. Because I haven't upgraded them yet, they've actually been automatically dealt with because we are in the mission screen. So we're going to select this young lady and this young lady and this here chap here, because he's going to need some major experience. So this will give them 181 each, which is quite good for our two level 4s and should actually allow them to level up again at least 1 or 2 levels. We'll hopefully get them quite close to level 6 or 7. So we're going to send those guys off on that particular mission. This one, let's have a look. 13. There is a lot of experience on this, and I doubt my level 7s, yeah, they're only going to do 50%. Even with a level 8, it only takes us to 70%. Oh no, I'm definitely not doing that. So let's go to Vienna. Okay, we're not going to bother with that one, not yet anyway. Assault the Sky is still going on. Steal a Kiss is a standard level 5 mission. So I'm kind of hoping, considering it's 2,487, you're going to need 400. You're nearly there. So I don't particularly want to stick you on this. Way. Obviously 92 with that one. So they're all going to need to go up a little bit higher. Now this is a level 4 mission. It's 840. Which would do nicely for you. You're nearly there. It would do 400. Would actually take you to near on 1,000. And same with you. So I'm actually going to send you and you. Right, 1,200. You're like 45 away. And you're just about 100 away. This will take 12 minutes. The other mission is going to take 17. So I'm not going to send you. I'm going to send these two on this particular mission. What I am then going to do... See, a lot of these missions are going to get these two literally just over the threshold. So I want 2 little missions. Preferably 2 level 1s would be fantastic. Right. That particular mission's not going to hurt us. It is... he's 45 away. That's only 10 experience. So no. A level 1 mission isn't actually going to cut it. Wow. Okay. 24 is not going to cut it either. The only other course of action I have is to take it and hopefully catch them up to those that are ahead. Okay, let us have a look. Right, that is underway. That one they haven't got a chance. That one they haven't got a chance. That one is underway. That one 20, 40, 70, 80. That will level these two up to level 8 and actually push these guys extremely close to 2,000, going to level 10. Let's do it that way. Right, so we're going to get these guys ahead, so we can at least have some actual assassins recruits leveled up to the rank of assassin and not as recruits. And at least this way, if we need professional help, we've actually got it. That being said, we need to make our way over to the Thieves Guild. So where is my horse? Come here, horsey. Here we go. You jump on top of him. And let us make our way over. Why did you drop the lantern? I have no idea. The people in these games are a little bit on the weird side. Tend to give a lot of people a wide berth when on horse, because they just look at you and they're like, ah, horse. With that being said, we are on our way over to the Thieves Guild now. Which is down here. Whoops. I forgot the horses in this game really don't like ledges. So, with that being said, a nice little landing there, which actually saves us from taking any damage. So, away from the horse, quick recall on the horse, get your backside over here. And let's charge this down. Oh, where are we going? We're going the wrong way. That really doesn't help, Terry. Right. There is a lot of guards down here. I don't know where they've all come from. Must be a Templar guard meeting or something. Right, as you can see, we are now in at the Thieves Guild. Horsey, get out the way. And in we go. So, although I haven't really concentrated on any of the additional side quest missions from the Thieves Guild or from the Roslyn Fiore or Bartolomeo, we will look at doing those obviously once the game is completed.
You have need of my assistance.
As an additional side quest set of missions in regards to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Another gang.
The Centocchi, Cesare Borgia's bootlickers. They cause us significant trouble.
Where can I find them?
My thieves will show you.
So, the Occhi, which are the guys that have been causing us quite a few issues, and trying, for lack of a better term, to actually try and take out Ezio, not kind of realising who he is. Right, with that being said...
Buongiorno, Ezio.
It is time to pay a visit to Lucrezia's lover, Pietro.
I've sent my men out to find him.
Molto bene.
Ezio, if I may...
What is it?
Someone warned Rodrigo to stay away from the Castello.
Machiavelli? Do you have proof?
No.
We must not be split apart by mere suspicion.
Which is very, very true.
Know the locations of our spies.
Who told them?
Maestro Machiavelli asked about our search for Pietro earlier today.
Ezio?
So, we need to kill the attackers to ensure that they do not discover the location of the Thieves Guild, then accompany La Volpe to rescue the thieves in danger. Do not drop below 5 health squares for full synchronization. So, patching this particular little leak. First things first, obviously we can't select any weapons in here, so we're going to need to get outside. Holding the R1 button, select our sword because we're definitely going to need it. So we're going to take this particular guy out. He's now dealt with. Use of our gun is going to be extremely handy if people don't run and get in the way. Now here come the real pains in the backside with the spears and the heavy swords. All I can say is thank for the gun. Except for the gun is now out of bullets. So, with that being said, I need one of their... So that particular spear coming in extremely handy.
I still do not believe
and the horse got in the way.
First the villa, then the Castello, and now this. He is behind it all.
Machiavelli. Now as you can see, I'm not actually chasing Machiavelli or La Volpe. It's actually this guy here that I'm after. And just by taking him out with that spear has actually reduced our notoriety. I have grabbed hold of the spear again because I've got a funny feeling we are going to need it. Obviously with this, if I do any free run moves, it is going to be a case of I'm going to lose the spear. So, while La Volpe is deciding to ride on horseback, Ezio is going to go for a little jog. I'm hoping if I assumed if I fast run, he would drop it. So, with that said, as you can see, La Volpe is taking a gallop on the horse. Where did you come from? How did you get across the water? I have no idea where this horse goes or decides to come from. So now we're on horseback. As you can see, we're chasing down La Volpe to try and save the rest of the assassins' camaraderies in regards to our helpers, I should say, for lack of a better term. And we are here. So we're going to call in a couple of our guys. Going to give us a hand. So that's taking care of them.
Pietro is to be assassinated this evening. Cesare sent his butcher.
Quite handy to know. So what we're actually going to do for this particular mission is go back to the sword on our right side. So we've got, as you can see, our hidden blades, our sword, our throwing knives, and then obviously our health. What I am going to do is actually switch our crossbow out for our health, because at least this way we can try
the best killer in Roma. No one is here.
And see exactly
Come on.
how much health we have lost in regards to our 100% sync that we are looking for. With that said, as you can see, we actually, not actually or actually, haven't lost any yet. So keep going. We've got one of our sigils which is just about to fill, which will give us 2 assassins recruits. Cheers, La Volpe. That's really what we needed. Ouch. And do we get our streak? No, the thief got in the way. As far as I can tell. So, game load up would be handy. We still have a fight music. We have no sounds in the background apart from the horses. Come on. And this is right around the time that you tell me the game is now glitched. As you can see, the count's still going in the top left hand corner of the elapsed time of this particular video. We're only about halfway through our standard timescale of an hour. Considering that we are going to run for 2 hours tonight, we're literally a quarter of the way through. Right, so it's called the horse. But nothing seems to be happening. So it does look like our game's glitched. If this is the case, we will end up calling our video a lot shorter than what we anticipated, which means we won't actually be completing it before midnight tonight. And if you guys are wondering why I'm in a shirt again tonight, it's literally 9:30. We've been running for 36.5-ish minutes, and I have literally just got home. I'm still in all my work gear. I've just come straight upstairs, straight into the live stream. It is extremely warm in here, so if I do look a bit on the warm side, I do apologise. But as it appears, our live stream has done one of 2 things. It's either glitched, the game's glitched, we haven't got enough bandwidth because we have an issue with our internet, or, and this is going to be the main bane of my life with this particular mission, because I had planned to run for 2 hours, we actually have to cut it short because there is nothing that we can do. And if I actually come out, because of the way I'm live streaming through our PS4, it's all done from the game itself, which means if I come out of the game, I lose the live stream. So everything appears to have actually not continued. I still have my weapons wheel, I just don't have anything on my screen. So that can only mean that the thief itself did get in the way of that last attack, and the game is most likely hung up on trying to allow the next part of the mission, but actually can't, because I was going to say the Assassin's Creed, but it's actually the thief itself who got in the way of the attack, has actually taken the brunt of it. So that's the only thing that I can put this down to. I do apologise, guys and girls, for the lack of gameplay. I am just trying. I don't know if this is going to work, so please bear with us. Ooh, we might actually be able to restart this without losing the live stream. Let me try and restart this. If I can do this without losing the live stream, it does mean that we are actually going to benefit from being able to retake over the start of this mission. And it actually looks like we can. Right, so we need to defend the Thieves Guild. So, quick reset. Thank you. Will you behave? Of our items. Ouch. Ouch! That really doesn't help with Le Volpe doing things like that. Oh no, you don't. Right, that is them dealt with. No, Ezio, you don't want to be doing that. Everybody out the way. I have a line on him. Thank you. So now we have that's one down, one left. Done. So
I still
Ezio,
do not believe Machiavelli
get
is
on the
a
horse.
traitor.
Thank you.
First the villa, then the castello, and now this. He is behind it all.
La Volpe, you don't know everything. I have leapt from my horse to take this guy out. Obviously, as you guys would know by now, it is purely to drop our notoriety. As you guys have seen and heard, we actually have our Assassin's sigils back, all of them, so we can call an arrow stream if we need to. And we can also call all of our assassins, all of them, by looting the bodies, like I normally do. And unfortunately, like Assassin's Creed Syndicate, we don't have the option of automatically looting when we kill somebody. With that being said, we now need to switch back to our sword. Here is our guy. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, ouch, and 5. And that is him dealt with as well. Now, where is my horse?
What were you able to find out?
Pietro is to be assassinated this evening.
Right, so we know
Cesare
he's going to
sent
be
his butcher.
assassinated this evening. We need to move on to the next part. How did you get on the horse that quick?
Migueletto,
Anyway.
the best killer in Roma. No one escapes him.
Till tonight.
We shall see.
Come on.
Come on, La Volpe. Now, I know it's down this way. I'm not quite sure if it was left or right.
Here!
But according to La Volpe, it's this way. So as you can see, we are now down by this little section here. Here is so that is 2 down. Quick call for our assassins.
Did you uncover
Arrow storm?
information about Pietro?
The man is an actor, and he is performing in a play stanotte.
Tonight. Okay. So that's the point that we didn't get past. With that now being said, we have to make our way, if I am correct in assuming, to Pietro himself. Hopefully we don't get there too soon, because it would be really handy if we could actually have our assassin sigils fully loaded before we actually get there, just in case we need another arrow storm, as you saw a moment ago, or the recruits themselves. With that being said, as you can see, we are now at Il Colosseo, the Colosseum. Now I know that there's a mission around here somewhere, and also according to my map there is a Leonardo bench, so we might even be able to get hold of that while we're down here as well, or up here, considering we're still heading towards it. So, locate the thief. Wow. Ouch. Do you want to try that again? Burke. That's it. Hit the guy who's trying to help you. Ouch. That's fantastic. Ouch. That's him dealt with. So that's 4 out of
What did you
R5.
find out about Pietro?
He is to be suspended from a cross. Migueletto will come for him with a spear.
So that is our mission. As you can see, we managed to stay above the 5 points. We're actually right on top of our next start point, but we also have a Leonardo bench. So, Leonardo da Vinci.
The French are pulling out of Roma. The Baron de Valois was found murdered within his own camp.
Could it have been an assassin?
There are rumors which favor such a theory.
Never listen to gossip, Leonardo. It could get you into trouble.
Good advice.
So, we have our double blade, we have our climb leap glove, we have our poison darts, and there is now nothing whatsoever that we actually need. However, it is good to catch up with old friends. So,
I will wait nearby for a few more hours in case you change your mind.
there is nothing to actually select. So, with that being said, we do need obviously to take on a few repairs, upgrade some items, or refill, I should say, some items. So, as you can see, plate van braces we have. Susanhofer power drums are a shop quest which we're still trying to complete. Spada Lunga is obviously a shop quest as well, which is the only sword that we are now currently missing. Our throw knives are stocked as well as our smoke bombs, however our bullets are empty. So we're just going to quickly refill those, as well as our crossbow bolts. And that is that.
Hey, please come again.
So that is our armour repaired and everything stocked up. Obviously we need to try and get rid of the notoriety that we do have without having anyone like a herald nearby. The posters are the next best thing. With that being said, the bodies of the people have disappeared, except there was one there. Around here somewhere there should be, unless I've already done it, which I think I may have done. By the looks of it, yes I have. So I don't need to worry about that. There is a chest which is just down here. Now hopefully this is going to hold at least something that we need, considering it's out in the middle of nowhere. Tomatoes. Well, at least if Ezio gets hungry. On that note, we are going to have a little looky. There is, if I remember rightly, a faction building that we need. Aha. And a poster. So we'll rip the poster down. I'll get rid of those little black squares everywhere. We have, if I remember rightly, two mercenaries. We have one thieves and one courtesans guild. Considering that we're out in the middle of nowhere, we are going to quickly take this building over for our thieves guild. So this will provide us with some thieves in this area. We don't need, according to the map, the tunnel entrance. As you can see, that has already been renovated. With that now being said, it is back to our main mission. So our main mission is the other side of this building, so we'll just quickly run around. Aha, here we go. So we need to talk to this chappie.
Where is Pietro?
I cannot tell you. But Micheletto waits at the city gate east of the Terme di Traiano. He intends to disguise his men to make the killing look like an accident.
He will lead me to Lucrezia's lover.
Ezio, Machiavelli has betrayed us. We would both wish to deny it, but the truth is now clear. Do what needs to be done. If you don't, I will.
Without
And that...
thieves, I may require the help of my recruits.
Yes. Now begins to be a problem. We need to tail Micheletto to the play's location while following him to discover a way for the assassin recruits to infiltrate the play. Use assassin recruits to assassinate your targets for full synchronization. Luckily enough, I've got all of my sigils. So, first things first, we are going to need to make our way down here. Now, with that being said, as you can see, if I get too close, because I am in the area, I will be
Francesco
viewed.
Trocchi. Dear friend, would I lie to you? You told your brother about my war plans in Romagna, who contacted the ambassador of Venezia.
It was an accident. I am still your servant and ally.
Are you demanding that I discount your actions and rely on friendship?
I am asking, not demanding.
To unite Italia, I must have every institution under my control. And if the church does not fall in line, I will eliminate it entirely.
You know that I really work for you, not the Pope.
Ah, but do I, Trocchi? There's only one way I can know that unconditionally now.
You intend to kill me? Your most loyal friend?
Of course not.
Are you letting me go? Thank you, Cesare. You will not regret...
God! Give Micheletto the costumes for the play. Lucrezia is mine. No one else shall have her. Make doubly sure it is done correctly.
I obey, Cesare.
Oh yes. Dump Francesco's body in the Tevere.
So, Francesco Trocchi has now been dealt with. We now need to tell Micheletto, but obviously not being able to get too close to scare him. But I still need to be able to keep an eye on him. So as long as I stay within a certain amount of distance, as I'm sure you guys are always aware, we may be able to do this in one foul swoop. As you guys can also see, I have my 3 Assassin's sigils to take care of any potential problems, as well as the arrow storm if required. Really? I did not expect him to come back up here.
Oh.
So, as you can see, we have several guards around here. Need to reduce the distance to Micheletto. Luckily these guards aren't that smart. Unfortunately, being able to get close to Micheletto is another problem. So, we know if we're going to move directly in from the front, we can do so from the side. And there's Micheletto. which will now give us access to Macaletto.
Once you get dressed, you follow me to the play. Capito? Tieni.
So, with that now being said, Guild Assassination, move close enough to highlight a target and press L1. So, that is the guy that we now need to take out. We know we have a thief, I was going to say a Thieves Guild, a Assassin's Recruit ready. So, without a problem, that's used one of our Assassin's sigils. Now we need to try and tail this gentleman, for lack of a better term. Come, horsey. So as you can see, I've had to actually dump the horse and go onto foot just to be able to tail Micheletto. Hopefully he's not going to do anything like go charging off, and will allow me to actually keep up on foot with him. By the looks of the minimap, he's continued all the way down. So, quick swing round and back towards Il Colosseo. We're not, we're actually at the Matriana. So, now we need to locate Macaletto's men again, and this time slightly differently. So, as you can see, there are a lot of guards. Luckily for me,
Run! Other way! Run!
unfortunately, I lost him. So, perhaps an arrow storm is in order. So as you can see, even though this mission does appear to be extremely easy, it's not. With that being said, there is always more than one way. So, we now have
Work your magic.
our girls, hopefully, doing the job that we need them to.
Please, be careful, Miss A.
Oh hell no.
Once you get dressed, You follow me to the play. Capito. This is for
So,
you.
use Assassin's recruits to take out those guys. Luckily enough, we actually have enough.
Restoration and cleaning work has been temporarily suspended at Santa Maria del Popolo. The bishop asks that Pellegrini avoid the
Full synchro. Use Assassin's recruit to assassinate your targets. I did.
Hold that! That could be that.
And there is Macaletto. There is a crossbowman that's trying to get to me. Obviously we've been able to keep our mission going. I have no idea what's going on behind me, but I ain't hanging around to find out. Now, although he has to run a certain way with the horse, the problem is it does give him distance. So as you can see with the second part of the mission, we do need the horse. That's going to be slightly easier than normal, considering there are horses outside where we actually get the assassins recruits to take the yeah, I just completely forgot what I was saying then. Yes, take over the two guys, take out the two guys even. So we actually now, considering he's about to dive out of here, get rid of him. Now he's going to think, who the Mickey Mouse is that? Which reminds me, I need to switch these back. So, before that confuses me anymore, here he is, jumping onto horseback, taking off. So, now we have a chase on our hands, where we actually have to take a more indirect route to stay out of view of Micheletto while chasing him down and not incurring the wrath of any of the actual Borgia guards that are just here. So, as you can see, we've managed to get this close to him, so we're not actually that far out. The problem is getting too close, as you know, causes desynchronization, which we're trying not to do. But with him speeding up and slowing down like this, it can pose a problem. So he's now done. Now we need to locate Micheletto's men. And that sounds like my front door. Give me 1 second, guys and girls, and we will be right back with you. Right, I'm back with you. Let's just make sure we've got... Yes, we have our order. Right. It was actually our front door, but it's not anyone there. It's just the wind and the rain giving it a good old rattle. Right. So as you can see, quite a few guys, quite a nightmare to get in. To do so, however, we're going to need a little bit of help. So we'll get one to take him out. Got a couple of guys down here causing a little bit of a problem. So there's one, there's two, and that has allowed us to breach in. There is a guy there, so hopefully this will allow us to take him out. And there is Micheletto.
Once you get dressed, you follow me to the play. Capito? Il tuo costume.
So, now we need to do another guild's assassination, and here is Micheletto. Unfortunately, the problem is we don't have anyone, and this is where this can now be a real problem, because we now have a lack of time and a lack of assassins recruits. Now luckily they've stopped there, so if I can call these two in, that's going to take him out, it's going to take him out, I can take him out, the costumes are now acquired. And we now need to tell Micheletto, who is, as you can see, not making much headway from us, because he's now on foot. So we are now at Il Colosseo.
I seek Pietro.
He acts on stage, Signore. One of my men will take you to him.
Don't forget, I wear the black shirt. Protect me and wait for pilot call to the Centurion to strike.
I must get to Pietro before he does.
And as you can see, we now have to climb. So, with that being said, do not kill anyone other than the gunman. Okay, fun. So, as you can also see, it is now nighttime. Use assassin recruits to assassinate your target. Well, we did, but we still didn't get 100% for it. So, with that being said, Ezio now has to make his way up. Terry, come on, get it right. Outside of Il Colosseo. So, now we need to do the most arduous and probably most dangerous part of this particular mission, which is climb up the rest of Il Colosseo to get to the top, which can be a slight problem if we can't find a handhold. But luckily enough, we've been able to make it all the way to the top, because we have been up here before, and as you can see, there is actually a viewpoint just there, which we've already grabbed a hold of. So that is the next point of where we need to get to. Ezio. He always scares the living daylights out of me when he does that. Now, right at this particular point, as you can see, we are now an hour and 12 minutes in. We have 45 minutes to go of this 2-hour live stream. I hope you guys are enjoying everything you've seen so far. Please make sure you leave a like on the video. Leave any comments and everything down below. If there are any challenges or any other games that you want to see us do on a PS3, PS4, PC when I get my PC up and running, leave them down in the comments below. I will read all of the comments on these videos, and I do respond to all of them as quickly as possible.
My God, why hast thou thus forsaken me?
Merda. Which cross is Pietro's?
That is a very, very good
Mark how he
question.
crieth upon Elijah to deliver him.
Wait, and we shall see whether Elijah dare come here or not. My thirst is great. My thirst is great. Yea, thou shalt drink no more.
And believe it or not, We still have a long way to go. We need to eliminate the gunmen before heading backstage. And as you can see, there are 4 of them. So, for us to actually manage to do so can be a bit of a pain in the posterior. So, quick jump down here. A quick leap across the top here. And as you can see, we now have our gunmen. One. He's going to come across. 2.
Yes, have the spear and take good heed. Thou must do as the
3.
a thing that is full of great need. I will do as he bade me. But on your
And 4. Now what we need to do is make it backstage to join the rest of the recruits. Full synchronization failed. Do not kill anyone other than the gunmen. Obviously the Assassin's recruits need to stay in character, and as much as I would have loved to not cause that particular little issue and hit a guy and managed to run away, it did cause a major upset, as you guys saw. So, as you guys can see, we need to just quickly dive down here. Thank you, Ezio. Jump down a little bit quicker than we need to. Peg it away from this guy. That's 1. 2. 3.
Thou must be dead. Thou cannot read. When thou seest his heart breathe,
and 4. So let's try this again.
Yes, have the spear and take good heed. Thou must do as the niche bade thee.
So
A thing that is
now we have made it down.
I will do as
Lead the disguised assassin recruits on stage.
it shall be. What I do, I may not see, whether it be evil or good.
Now that is one of the
High King of Heaven.
layers of Romulus.
On my hand and on my spear, running water flow, and on my eyes some can fall, that I may
So we
see
actually
of
need to
one
go
and
in
all.
here.
Lord, where does this water come from?
So how Ezio, move.
I have slain in this stead. Have mercy, Lord. I thee now pray, for I was not what I did.
So as you can see, even this mission, if you make the wrong decision, is not that easy. So we now know it's the second part that we need to go in. And unfortunately, as you can see from the top right, where it keeps flashing with gentle push, that is me actually trying to get Ezio to run, and he's not going to run. And he's not even going to walk fast. So we bypass the first one. Here we go. Through some invisible water. So this is where we now need to go to. Find the correct spot in the play without rousing suspicion. And as you can see, Ezio is actually stopped while the guards come up and around him.
This is God's Son Almighty. Go ask Pilate for his body, and buried shall he be.
So we now need to move to our next spot.
To take him down devotedly. Sir Pilot, special I pray.
So we managed to make it to the next spot.
This prophet that is
Itchy
dead
nose.
today, thou grant me his body.
Yes. Right, we now need to move to the next spot, which will be this one just here. And there is Pietro up on the cross. Find and neutralize Macchialetto.
In good faith.
So we have Macchialetto.
If that centurion says that he is dead, him we...
And that is Macchialetto dealt with. So, if you are enjoying this, please make sure that you leave a like on this video.
Pietro. The wine he drank was poisoned. As I promised Cesare, I made doubly sure. I am not yet dead.
I did not come here to kill you. He who is the cause of someone else becoming powerful is the agent of his own destruction.
So, as you can see, Ezio has actually refrained his blade from Micheletto's neck.
Cut him down.
This was not in rehearsal.
Hold up the guards.
Now comes the more important part. We need to save Pietro from the poison coursing through his veins by carrying him out of the Colosseum to the nearest doctor. Do not swim. There isn't a river or anything around us, so I don't quite know where they get the do not swim from, and we cannot go that way.
Stop the guards!
Bartolomeo's mercenary. Now I am going to keep hold of my recruits and my possible arrow storm, just in case I do actually need it. Which, by the looks of it, is going to be a high possibility.
Your savior.
So we managed to make it to the doctor. And he's going to diagnose Cantarella.
Cantarella. Drink this.
Hurry!
Give him a moment.
Ezio's going to get out of that get up.
I feel slightly better.
Leeches will lead to a full recovery.
I cannot thank you enough.
The key to the Castel Sant'Angelo, now.
What are you talking about? I'm simply a poor actor.
Cesare knows about you and Lucrezia.
Here.
Key. Grazie.
Stop! Wait for us!
We thought you had been killed, Ser Ezio.
Not yet.
Where does this passage lead?
To the north, outside the walls.
Let me through. I must go help the troops.
Un momento! You were at the Villa Auditore during the attack.
So,
Get him! Get him!
yes, we have some people chasing us. Yes, we need to get to him. Now that we have the horse, it's going to make catching up with him slightly easier. Gotcha.
Why did you run? You are the traitor, not Machiavelli.
Long live the Borgia!
Merda.
And he takes his own life.
I was right. I have to stop La Volpe before he gets to Machiavelli.
Now I have a minute and 20 seconds to try and get to La Volpe, which isn't as easy as it sounds. A extreme direct route would be extremely handy, but what is always handy isn't always best. So thankfully, now the full synchronization did say don't swim. Unfortunately, I was assuming that that path was going to work, and unfortunately it didn't. So where are you at? So get up there. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're actually going to make it in time, which is going to terminate the mission itself. No. Yeah, desynchronized time expired. I did try and make it as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, I didn't actually get the 100% either, which is a major pain in the backside. So, we managed to get 95% of the way there. I think what we're going to need to try and do, considering we know where it is try and make our way as quickly as possible directly through. So, here we are again, chasing down I was going to say Machiavelli, but it's not Machiavelli, chasing down La Volpe. Now, a slightly different course. And there, out the way, is the bridge. So this has got us up high. This gets us to the bridge. And this should...
I have discovered the traitor. What? One of our men. He was at the villa attack. Here, he carried this letter.
My God.
This is good news.
More than you know.
I am once again in your debt, Ezio.
What debt is there amongst friends who trust one another?
Yes. Thank you for relaying the message in time. Come, Niccolo. It has been far too long since we've talked.
I heard the Colosseum Passion Play took an unexpected turn this evening.
Really?
It seems Jesu Cristo was resurrected 3 days early.
And another of the main missions completed. With that being done, as you can see, even though we did end up going for a swim, we are right next to the bank, so we'll just have a quick word with our little banker. 44,184 florins in our bank at the moment. Total of 80,000 florins now, our total from 60. And as you can see, we are right on top of the Tibia Island base, for lack of a better term. The Sossenhofer vambraces and greaves are now accessible, so we're going to grab hold of those. Unfortunately, no additional weapons. With regards to these, we are currently still waiting on a Vlad the Impaler coin, 1 elephant ivory and 2 shrunken heads, and a few other items as well. So, if we can, it's not that way, it's this way. Out the way. Ooh. Wow, there's our elephant ivory. I'll let him live, considering he gave us such a great item. So that's now 1 elephant ivory that we require. With that being said, we do need to take a look at our assassins recruits, see how they're doing.
Volpe, How goes Roma?
Very well, Ezio. The French and Papal forces are in disarray.
Then it is almost time. Call the assassins together. And bring Claudia.
Now?
Yes.
If this is what I think this is, it is worthwhile.
The wisdom of our creed is revealed through these words. We work in the dark to serve the light. We are assassins.
Claudia, we here dedicate our lives to protecting the freedom of humanity. Mario, our father, the brother, once stood around this fire, fighting off the darkness. Now, I offer the choice to you. Join us.
Which is everything that she's actually been wanting. Now, as you can see, they actually stopped cutting off the finger and used a branding iron to actually mark the hand, specifically your ring finger.
You and I have not seen eye to eye on many issues.
And as you'll notice, on my left hand,
you have led
I have done the same.
The Templars and rebuilt this brotherhood. Now we must put Ezio where he belongs, at the head of the assassins. Ezio Auditore da Firenze. You will now be known as Il Mentore, the guardian of our order and our secrets.
So without realizing what he's done,
where other men blindly follow the truth, remember,
nothing is true.
Where other men are limited by morality and law, remember,
everything is permitted. So, to confirm her faith, a leap of faith.
Why this sudden change of heart?
I have always stood by you. I was the one who brought you to Roma, and the one who caused the explosion as you fled the Castello. The mercenari who protected you at Il Colosseo were mine as well. You just did not know it.
Maestro Machiavelli! Cesare has returned to Roma alone. He rides for the Castel Sant'Angelo.
Grazie.
Well?
The decision is yours, not mine.
Niccolò, you better not stop telling me what you think. Why else would I seek the opinion of my most trusted advisor?
Go kill them, Mentore. Finish what you started.
Good advice.
So,
I intend to write a book about you one day.
If you do, make it short.
the leap of faith that finishes, if I'm correct, sequence 7, and the ascension of Ezio Auditore da Firenze from assassin to Il Mentore, the leader of the Italian Renaissance Brotherhood. The introduction of his sister into the Brotherhood, and the confirmation of her joining with the leap of faith. So, it's taken an hour and a half, roughly, and we've completed sequence 7, as promised, and the start of our assault on the Borgia. But there is something that we need to do also first. Apart from upgrade the items, purchase any additional items, we need to deal with our assassins recruits. So, let's just have a quick look, and a lot of them now are ready to become level 8, but as you can see, their experience has actually got them very close to level 9. We have a few here which are level 7, close to being level 8, and obviously our level 4s, which are just here, which have only just earned enough experience to actually come up to level 5 and or 6. So both level 5 at the moment, close to becoming level 6. What we are going to do is also upgrade these little pooks. So they now have a full set of assassin's armor. Before I forget what buttons I'm pushing. So we have some level 6, 7 and 8 assassins. We're going to use the level 8 assassins to try and upgrade these guys by completing some stronger than necessary missions. So we're going to have a quick look and see what is going on. Picking up the pieces. Now as you can see, these level 8 recruits are only doing roughly about 20% odd. So that gives us 90% for these guys. It will get them 620 experience. But it only gives us 90% chance of completion. So I'm actually going to send these guys off on a less strenuous mission. So let us have a look. We have a level 4 and a level 5 mission. So we're going to take this level 5 mission. Now as you can see, our level 8 recruits are actually doing slightly more. They're doing 26% each. Now that gives them 800 odd experience each. Now if I add these two, it drops them down to 486 at 96%. So what I might just do is return the favour and actually do this another way by getting all of the assassins recruits. So it's all of our level 7s and our 2 level 5s, but it only gives us 73%. Now if I have a quick look at all of them, this little pook is very close to being a level 8, as well as this one. So if I drop those two out and I replace them, it's not going to make much of a difference. So we then move down to the level 4 and we try again. So as you can see, even the level 5s this time have given us 58%. With one level 7 at 177, it's not going to get us that close to her level into level 8. However, this one will. So that allows us to send that out and allows all 3 of those to at least level up. With this particular one, we are going to look at our level 7s. Obviously, those 3 have got us to 56%. Now we've got a huge jump with this one to 82 and 100%, giving us 486 experience between all of them. So we're going to send those ones out. We are going to have a quick look at this particular mission as well. Considering the assassins that we have left, this should give us somewhere near 100%, and it does, with 640 experience each, which should allow each one of these, hopefully up to level 9. This one will stay level 8, but it'll get him even extremely close to level 9. Yes. So that's that done. Obviously we need to now start on our assault into the Castello Sant'Angelo. But again, as I did say earlier, we also need... Ouch! I knew that was going to hurt. Nearly his neck with a jump like that. So, back to repairing our armour, which we've just done. Thank you, Ezio. No new items here. We have the Milanese sword, which is -3 on deflection, 1 on speed, +3 on damage, and the Condottieri warhammer. So, we will grab hold of that. We will grab hold of the Milanese sword. Go back to the Venetian falchion. And just have a quick look. I think that is all of them. Apart from the Spada Lunga, which is a shop quest item. Our small weapons, we have all of them. Crossbow, we don't need to worry about that. Ammunition, let's just have a quick look, make sure we've got everything. Everything apart from crossbow bolts is full, so we'll just quickly get hold of some of those. And our shop quest, we'll just have a quick look. As you can see, the elephant ivory we got from that little Templar money courier has pulled us up to level 3. So we've got 303, so we just need the 2 shrunken heads to be able to get the rest of the Sussenhofer armour. We're still waiting on 1 Vlad the Impaler coin for our Spada Lunga. double-handed sword. So, next point of call will be if Ezio can get through all of these people. No, Ezio, not that way. You need to come around here. Right, so directly to the tailors. Let's have a look at any more pouches. No, only the large quiver, which is again a shop item. All of the dyes that we don't need are shop item. We're still waiting on 3 of the 5 Cardinal's purple dye that we're waiting on. So hopefully we'll have a few more run-ins with some Argento Archi and we'll be able to get hold of some more of them. With regards to the Merchandate, we have another treasure map, which is the Vatican treasure, which is a shop quest, and we still need the Papaver Silvaticum. So, with that being said, that is pretty much everything. We don't need to worry about the Doctor because that's already been completed. Excuse me. Okay. That actually hurt. So, with that being said, it is now time to make our way to our next main mission. And I am kind of aware that we only have roughly 20 odd minutes or so left, so I particularly want to try and get Ezio there as quickly as possible. So, not hanging about. As you can see, I am getting Ezio to kind of charge through the people, sending a lot of them flying. So, get out the way. Man on a mission, well, man in search of a mission, I should say. As you can see, we are very quickly making our way through Roma, on our way to our next mission.
Enough! I can take you.
And that will keep the guards a little bit on the busy side. Yes, before you do say anything, I know we're kind of backtracking a little. Makes me laugh. Ezio's actually charging through. I've got both the buttons held for him to charge past people, and yet he still falls over. So, we are now, as you can see, Ezio, you stop falling over. Right, where were we? Yes. Okay, so we are now here on the bridge. On our way to the next point of call, which is our main mission just here. Now, I'm actually surprised I managed to get all the way up here. So, Requiem. We need to bridge, blah, 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 if I can get my words untangled. Breach the perimeter of the Castel Sant'Angelo and confront the Pope inside the papal apartments. Full synchronization. Do not be detected. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. That I can promise you right now. So, that's him taken out. That's him taken out. That's him taken out. Now that's the easy bit. Right. Now, the more important question is, where are you? I remember there being a guard up here. And there is Cesare. The more important question is, where did them two guards come from?
Wait for you at the top of the castle in his apartments.
Get out of my way!
Woo! Now, as I was saying, where did they come from? And where, oh where, did, or why I should say, not where, why did he not see the guy that we'd taken out that was just laid on the floor? So far, so good. Now I don't know whether this will work or not. It actually did. I think I might be able to save myself a lot of headache right now, depending on how quickly Ezio can get reloaded. So we actually managed to take out quite a few guards just there. Now normally I would have said the door was just there, but it's not, it's actually the other side. Now where are these guards, which is the more important question. Right, so that's him taken out. And somewhere along here, according to our little mini-map, which by the looks of it is down there on that post, is a flag. And considering it's all the way down there, or I assume it's all the way down there, it can stay all the way down there. Now as you can see, we have some railings here, which is going to make getting over here extremely difficult. Now the guards are still down from over there. We have one just here. Whoa! I really did not think he was going to make that. So as you can see, this is where the door is, and this is where we need to get to. Unfortunately, it's not going to be that easy. So we're going to take this guy out from here. Going to jump across here. I was going to say, I remember a guy being up here. That is not good. I'm kind of hoping on where he's going to be. I am. Now, that is where we need to get up, which is easier said than done. My little mini-me map is telling me there is someone down here, and there is someone down there. No, it was actually somebody up there. And down he goes. Now that appears to have dealt with them. We're down to 4 crossbow bolts. However, we have managed to make it to the door. And Pietro's key will now come into play.
Ordered a fresh batch of La Cantarella last night.
I am terribly sorry, mia signora, but the Pope has taken it all.
Where is the Pope?
He meets with Cesare.
Strange. He did not tell me Cesare had returned.
That woman gives me so much trouble. Why didn't I stay in the stables? What a family this Pope has.
That's one way of putting it. And we begin again. So. Haha, right. So. Yipe! A mission like this, which can easily, I mean really easily go wrong. That is the last point you need something like that happening. So, as I said, can very easily go wrong. And attempt number 3. Attempt number 4. So as I was saying, with this particular mission that can go wrong so easily, right. So we need to come back around here, and all this to get up onto the same floor, so we can try and talk some sense into Lucrezia Borgia. Right, now I would say we need to go all the way around there to get over there, but I'm hoping that beam over there is going to be just as good. I doubt it, because we wouldn't have this here if it was. So, as we start making our way up, as you can see, there is a ridge around here which leads to this swing bar, which is directly above where we started. Do not be detected. You're not even supposed to be here.
Runs like a girl. Vieni qui. Dammi un bacio, bella. How long before you... No. There. Where is he? I will have you take his feet, eh, ragazzi? Runs like a girl. Vieni qui. Dammi un bacio, bella.
Stop back ejecting. Yipe.
Where has he gone?
Oh man. This guy is really doing my nuts. Woof. I don't think he will. No, I didn't think he would. So, what's this? Attempt number 6? It's either attempt number 6 or attempt number 7. It's one of them. So, as I said, even the easiest looking mission can be extremely difficult. Someone that's not where he's supposed to be. Literally, not where he's supposed to be. So, the wind and the rain has stopped. That's the good news. The bad news is the humidity is now coming up. Hence why I'm probably looking a little bit warmer than I should be. Whoa. Right, we know that gentleman is here somewhere. And there's 2 of them. Woof! That guy is enough to drive anyone nuts. Well, while we try and complete this particular mission, I'm just going to take a few seconds just to say, if you are enjoying this live stream, please make sure you leave a like on our video, and please make sure you leave a subscribe on our channel for more Assassin's Creed content. Don't forget, Assassin's Creed Origins is released tomorrow, and therefore will also be live streamed finally, and that serves you right. Oh, yipe. Ooh, I know something that we've not used before. Well, not used in a while, let's put it that way. Ha ha ha. Our smoke bombs. Hello. 1 dealt with. 2 dealt with. And a crossbow just for you. Considering that we are a little while to Christmas. Yes, I said the dreaded C word. Christmas. So. There used to be, was, a long time ago, a box up here. But I assume that with Assassin's Creed Origins, let's get that right, the Ezio collection even, being released, they decided to remove it, because they have made a few changes. With that being said, ooh, I see 2 bodies. One there and one there. Saves me on a crossbow bolt. Talking of crossbow bolts, kill brutes completed. Mercenary rank raised. Rank 10 reached. So that is just by killing these guys. Bullets, smoke bombs, crossbow bolts. And I will take that. So, we are now here into the next part of our mission. And I am aware that we are coming up very quickly on our 2-hour mark.
That man.
Shush. Hello, where'd he go? Oh, he's there. And I will take that back, thank you. Ouch. You don't have me, as I'm now stood directly under you. If you say so. And you'll do... what? Where are you, you idiot? So you can see a little flashy thing up there. That's where we actually need to go. This is where this idiot is.
Stop, friend. We'd like a word.
Aren't you lucky? So I can't actually get all the way up, because if he sees me, he's going to get me. So we're going to quickly switch over from our spear, I forgot what it was then, to our hidden blades, grab hold of him, and here we are at the window, where we have another guy basically wasting time. So, now we've made our way outside, which we could have quite easily done. We now need to make our way all the way here. Now, believe it or not, we could have just climbed up the outside. It would have made things so much easier. Whoa. There we go. That's what I was after. So, full synchronization, do not be detected. Yeah, that didn't happen. Kinda knew that was gonna happen anyway. So,
what has happened
Rodrigo
here?
Borgia.
I do not know what you mean.
My funds, my troops, gone!
Cesare Borgia.
Financial difficulties strike all of us, even those with an army.
You intend to give me money?
No, I do not.
Then I will use the Peace of Eden to get what I want. Your help is not necessary.
That has been made abundant. Was he plotting against me with my brilliant, traitorous Captain General?
I do not have to stand for this.
The assassins murdered him.
Why did you not stop them?
As if I could. It was not my decision to attack Monteriggione. It was yours.
So,
it is high time you took responsibilities for your actions.
My accomplishments! Despite the constant interference of failures like you!
You are not going anywhere. I have the Peace of Eden.
Get out of my way, old man.
I gave you everything, and yet it's never enough.
Cesare! He intends to poison you!
the apple. Literally.
You would not listen to reason.
Father, do you not see? I control all of this. If I want to live, I live. If I want to take, I take. If I want you to die, you die!
The apple, which is full of cantarella.
Piece of Eden!
Stop! I know where it is!
And you did not tell me he had taken it?
Cesare, it's me, your queen.
You are my sister, nothing more.
Hmm.
Where is it?
The hurt on her face.
Where is the apple?
Power.
Tell me!
That's all they're after.
Tell
Ouch.
me!
I do not condone that whatsoever. Anybody who raises his hand to a woman is not a man. And that's my own personal opinion. Beat Cesare to the Apple of Eden. Do not kill anyone. We shall see.
Alright, Cesare. I am coming through that window.
I want the apple!
So.
Am I hurting you? Give me the apple! It's mine, not yours! I want the apple!
Ouch. And there had to be someone behind me, didn't he?
Am I hurting you? Give me the apple!
Whoa! And there was me scared of falling.
Yours! I want the apple! Am I hurting you? Give me the apple! It's mine, not yours! I want the apple!
So as you can see, we have the window directly
Give
below
me
us.
the apple. It's smart decision, little sister.
Whoa. Didn't actually anticipate on falling that far. Rodrigo Borgia, leader
Yes, Capipace.
of the Templar Order, is dead.
I know. I know where that bastard is going.
And the reason she is coughing is because he has damaged the
Thank you.
vocal cords. As you can see, he's already left bruising on her throat. So, with that being said, we now need to make our way out. Obviously, the window is now closed, so not really of any help there. With that being said, we now need to make our way all the way back down to here.
Assassino!
Cazzo.
I will come for you later.
Cesare. Now, as you can see, there is a way up, but we have to go all the way back up here, and it then became, the last time I tried doing this, an absolute nightmare. Right, so as you can see, you have to be extremely specific on where Ezio is. And believe it or not, that actually took a lot of practice in the previous game to master just that little sequence. Now Ezio's going to run, and you will feel like you're going around in circles, and trust me, you do. Unless you get this box here right now, it is an extreme amount of annoyance to try and come back and get it. And as you saw, there was a Vlad the Impaler coin in it. So there is Cesare. You heard the eagle cry. So we need to try and make it without taking any hits, if possible, out of the Vatican City. Unfortunately, that didn't quite so happen, so I am going to take a quick run. As you can see, the guards are coming from all routes, including the Papal Guard. And they are extremely quick. And they can climb just as quick as Ezio can. And they have guns, and they have crossbows, and they are an absolute nightmare. And I am aware I'm nearly, very nearly, out of smoke bombs. But I'm actually at where I need to be, funnily enough. Which is just here. Now I need to hold Eagle Vision to find out where it is, and there it is. It's actually in here. And Ezio, again, finally, holds
looking for this.
His piece of Eden.
Now, assassino, my sword will take your life. Guards!
That is the Cantarella. So, escape the Vatican with the Apple of Eden. Do not lose any health. I was going to say that's easier said than done. But considering the guards and some of the Agiles, and the fact that he's actually got the apple out, I'm not actually worried about taking any damage or getting 100% on this. But as you can see, just by using the Apple of Eden, no weapon or tool may be used while holding the Apple of Eden. So as you can see, that now poses a problem. And luckily, most of these guards can't actually jump as far as Ezio can. But the fact that he is on the rooftops does pose a little bit of an issue. Escape the area.
Don't worry, you won't get far.
So as you can see, they are extremely quick. Wow. No, I'm not here, I'm not there either. So as you can see, we've actually managed to make it to one of the edges in between the area that we need to be in and the area that we don't need to be in. And it is literally a case now of running until we can get across the actual bridge itself. This is the problem. Now, considering I've actually managed to take a dive into the water, we're actually going to get some space in between us and the Papal forces. I can see we've got a couple of people watching, and one of them has just noted up saying this is a good game. Thank you very much, Reke Hulsu. It's very much appreciated. Please make sure you leave a like on the video and you leave a subscription on our channel to be updated with any more Assassin's Creed games, especially with Assassin's Creed Origins being released at midnight tonight. I am aware that it is literally just over 2 hours.
And Cesare?
Poisoned, but alive.
We must not allow him to assemble his remaining supporters. The coming weeks are critical.
With your aid, I will hunt him down.
My men will patrol the city, but we might need an army.
We have one.
Demilitarization. Destroy Cesare's Roman army, leaving him with little support to wage a counter-attack. And this is using the Apple of Eden. Now, granted, on some of the missions I could have got 100%, I haven't, because I've decided to do them certain ways. That's just my own personal opinion. If you guys really this game, I am going to actually keep hold of the last little bit for a video to be done either tomorrow, which will be Friday the 27th of October, which is the release date of Assassin's Creed Origins, or to be done Saturday morning, depending on how things pan out at work and obviously with DJing over the weekend. So, with that said, we're going to end it here. We hope you guys have enjoyed everything. If you have, please make sure you leave a like down on the video. Please leave any comments below. And I have to get rid of these guys. Right, as I was saying, before these guys interrupted, please make sure you leave a like on the video. If there's anything you want to see us do, any challenges, any other games, Assassin's Creed based games, anything along the lines of Metal Gear Solid, Need for Speed, we are open to taking suggestions, so please make sure that you suggest down below the games that you guys do want to see, and I will be able to do those for you. As I said, tomorrow is October 27th. It's actually roughly in around 47-ish minutes is October 27th, the release date of Assassin's Creed Origins. I will be doing a live stream of Assassin's Creed Origins either Friday and or Saturday, depending on when the point I get some free time. As I've said, if you've enjoyed this, please make sure you leave a like on the video, leave a subscription on our channel to keep up to date and join our notification squad. I am QNR2002. I hope you guys have enjoyed this as much as I've enjoyed doing this for you, and I'll see you again in our next video. Before I forget, keep your eyes open. Pokemon Go. The Hoenn Gen 3 has been released with regards to the Halloween event. We've completed 1 week of it. There will be a few snippet videos coming up of different bits and pieces over the last week or so that I've recorded that I have on my phone. They'll all be put into a big video which will be coming up on the channel over the weekend, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. And hopefully with the release of Gen 3 in early December, we'll be able to get some more Pokemon Go videos done for you, and everything that we've actually managed to, which reminds me, if you've seen any of our previous Assassin's Creed videos and you've heard me talk about the Pokemon Go videos, you guys would have seen and heard about how the laptop I was using actually got infected with the virus. I've been running for the last several months a deep delve in decryption program, which has actually managed to save a lot of the video footage that I had. So they will also be coming up. I know they're severely out of date, but it's going to catch you up with everything that we've been doing in regards to Pokemon Go. So with that said, make sure you watch out for these. These will be coming up over the next weeks as we get ready for the release of the Hoenn and Gen 3. And we'll see you again next time in another video. Goodbye, my friends. Have fun. Take care. And enjoy playing those games. Bye bye.